Hello and welcome to 5 Minutes for 4 Weeks, a series in which I live stream myself practicing a song for 5 minutes a day for 6 days for 4 weeks, totaling 2 hours of practice time spread across the 24 session days to show the viewer what is possible with, albeit short, consistent practice and hopefully inspire the viewer to take on tasks perhaps seen as daunting as well. Today is day 1, a new song. The song I've chosen is White Lions, When the Children Cry. A little bit about the piece. It was written it came out in 1987 on White Lion's album Pride, but it was written in 1985 right after the Live Aid benefit concert, which was made to help raise funds for the 1983 to 1985 famine in Ethiopia. Um, White Lion is New York City based, so there's a little bit of relationship there as well, although they are Danish in origin. The song is basically in a similar mood to the famine in Ethiopia, just kind of a utopian song wishing for better times. And the song itself is, as I believe the composer called it, simple but powerful. The reason I chose this song is at the gym where I attend. I have a friend named Isaac, and we both like 80s music. And you're just kind of so the gym will basically either be playing 80s rock, 2000 2000s like Z100 kind of music, it's like Nickelback, etc., or like modern rap. So Isaac and I like it when they're playing the rock, and we were just talking one day about like what songs we'd like to hear, which of the more obscure artists, because like sure they'll play like More Than a Feeling kind of thing, which everyone thinks about, but like they're not really thinking about Cinderella or Firehouse, etc. And then Isaac mentions White Lions, When the Children Cry. So I figured, okay, let's do this for him. And I actually wanted to do this a few songs ago, but I had other songs I was doing. So I'm finally getting around to this. Technically, the song was not a request, but I know that Isaac likes it. So Isaac, these next 4 weeks are for you. The song itself, I have 2 copies of it. I have it in this book, Guitar Tab White Pages, Volume 1, though it wasn't. Is it called Volume? I guess. Have I used this one before? I'm assuming I have, but I'm not sure. But I also have it in this one, which is much thinner. So I'm probably going to be using this one just for convenience. Also, if I have a big book behind me, I don't have to worry about the books tilting. This one I've used before. This one I got by mistake. I used it for Every Rose Has Its Thorn. And it's got only 8 songs on it, but they're really, really nice ones. And it has When the Children Cry, last song, and it has a CD in the back. This is the one that had the cracked CD, right? I gotta write to them if I actually do want to play along with it. So that's how I know for sure that I used this book before, unless I have 2 books with cracked CDs. Is it not the last song? Sometimes the songs are not in alphabetical order. Okay, Every Rose Has Its Thorn was the first one. Here's the last one. Page 40. No, it's not. The table of contents is in alphabetical order rather than page order. So it's page 44. Cool. The song itself, I just quickly wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be too crazy. It's a bunch of eighth notes, so consistent rhythm, simple rhythm, and something I can do. And it probably is going to be a little bit fast, and I'm probably going to be playing it slower than the actual piece, but let's just see how that goes. Dad, thank you for joining. For anyone new to the series, the rules that I invented are that it's 5 minutes on the timer, and I don't practice the song. I might like play it in my head kind of thing, or like tap out the rhythm, but aside from the 5 minutes, I'm not actually playing the guitar for this piece. And then day 25 and onwards, I might, but I like the song a lot. 5 minutes on the clock. Also, for anyone new, the first week tends to be a little bit slow as I am reading. I read the sheet music, and then I And then I use the tab once I kind of figure out what the sheet music is saying. I don't like using the tab as a crutch, but like once I already figure it out, there's no reason for me to have to reference the sheet music each time when I can just have the tab more easily written out. So I have the tab here. It's very tempting to just use that and just keep and just play a lot of the piece today, but I want to read the sheet music. Just it's a skill I want to be able to keep at my fingertips. Anything else? And then week 2, 3, and 3 tend to be more interesting. Week 4 also tends to be a little bit more boring, as it's the same thing. I'm just kind of usually honing that skill, but not always. All right, timer. Here we go. All right, nice. 1 sharp, good. E minor, first chord, and probably the tonic. What do we got on the bottom? I'm assuming that's an E since it's an E minor. We got C. I'm just reading ledger line C, A, F, E. Good. Open E, top E, first chord. We got a B. Does it go in this open also? Yes. Then we got a G. Back up. What do we got on top here? Sounds nice already. B, F, G, B, D. Something's weird. E to D. Is that a D? Top line is an F. No. G, A, C, E. Okay, there we go. Yes. Back down. Same chord. Nice. What's next? Down a half step D. Sorry, down a whole step. Whole step. Is it the same? Da, 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 da. Down again. To a C. Reminds me of Mama Coming Home. Just moving my way down the neck. Da, 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 da. Then we got a D. D? Sorry, I'm losing track of which note. That's a C. That would be a B then. Right, because that's a G. Yeah. I see. Okay. Rhythm's a little bit different. Good. I got around half of the time left still. Oh, right, because that's a C to B half step. That's why that sounded weird. It's beginning to sound like the piece, which is nice. I like trim this now, so I'm not making full contact. Then back up to a D, which is 10th fret, and then E on the bottom. That's good. Da, 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 da. that again. Back to the C, 8th fret. Good. With chorus and slight delay with fingers. Yeah, okay. I have 5 seconds left. Whatever. Okay. I didn't have 5 seconds, it was 2 seconds. Okay. Cool. Got through 3 measures. I'm gonna say it's impressive. It's because it's so simple, which is nice. It's the same picking pattern, and then the only difference is one note. How I'm changing the top note, moving up and down and then up the fretboard. Reminds me, I mentioned of Mom Coming Home, because it's a similar thing about a similar strumming pattern, and then just moving, changing one. Basically, everything I believe was open, and except for the top note, which was changing. Also, the picking pattern, I don't remember exactly how Mom Coming Home goes, but the whole thing about just using these 3 fingers kind of thing. At least one other song that I was doing that, and so just similar in that regard. I read some of the instructions with chorus and slight delay. Those are effects on the multi-pedal. So I plan on breaking that out for day 24, if not earlier, with fingers. And then it gets, rather than with a pick, I'm using my nails. And I'm just comfortable with that. And then let ring throughout, meaning don't no muting, no kind of thing. It's fluid like that. All right. So it's good progress so far for the first day. Things will probably slow down soon as I am practicing this material. It's funny, I mentioned how the first week tends to be slow as I'm learning it, and then as I'm playing, as I have the material to learn, it begins to get more interesting. And yeah, something like this, where the first day I get through a bunch, the first 2 days I get through a bunch, whatever it may be, but then I'm practicing it, really trying to hone it and play it at a consistent rhythm, and that's when it slows down. So hopefully I can keep it interesting, and hopefully I just caught a glimpse from my, basically this is, the verse, it already gets a little bit more challenging. So let's just see how that goes. But so far I'm excited about this piece, and hope you all enjoy it. Isaac, if you're watching this, hope you enjoy it. And yeah, that's it. So hope to see you all tomorrow, same time, 7:40 a.m. Eastern time. The rest of the week through Friday, 7:40 a.m. Eastern time, and then same schedule for the following 3 weeks, as far as I can envision for now, unless there's anything that pops up that I can let you know. So thank you everyone who joined, and a reminder that it's not a reminder for anyone new, but I have in the description section, there's a list of songs from which you can make requests, which I could potentially be playing again, the next one in 4 weeks. So excited to hear any thoughts that you have. Wishing you all a great day, a great week as well. And as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.